Left-handed people, the misunderstood, the overlooked, the ones forever smudging their writing because the world decided ink should dry at a leisurely pace. About 10% of the population is left-handed, which, in a group of 10 people, means there's a good chance one of them is quietly suffering because they just tried to use a pair of right-handed scissors. Being left-handed isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a full-time job in adaptation. Every time a lefty picks up a pen, they brace themselves for the inevitable ink smear, like a crime scene in slow motion. Every time they shake hands, they have to make that split-second decision, conform to societal norms, or force a potentially awkward left-handed shake just to watch the panic in the other person's eyes. And that's just the daily grind. Historically, left-handers have had it worse. Back in medieval Europe, being left-handed could get you branded as sinister, not in a cool, mysterious way, but in a burn-them-at-the-stake kind of way. Even in the 20th century, schools forced left-handed kids to write with their right hand, as if their natural inclination was some kind of personal failing. Imagine that, being forced to use your non-dominant hand for everything. It'd be like suddenly being told to eat soup with your feet. But let's talk brains, because left-handed brains are weird. And by weird, I mean fascinating. While right-handers tend to have their language centers chilling in the left hemisphere of the brain, lefties have a more symmetrical brain setup. That means they use both hemispheres more evenly, which might explain why so many left-handed people are ridiculously creative, great at problem-solving, and occasionally make you feel intellectually inadequate without trying. Ever noticed how many legendary artists, musicians, and scientists were left-handed? Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Jimi Hendrix. Apparently, there's something about being a lefty that makes you a genius, or at least more likely to get confused using a can opener. And speaking of advantages, let's talk sports. Left-handers are terrifying in one-on-one competitions. In boxing, they're known as Southpaws, and they have a habit of flooring right-handed fighters because most opponents simply aren't used to fighting them. The same goes for tennis, baseball, and fencing. If you're facing a lefty in a duel, just know that statistically, your odds are slightly worse. Historically, left-handed warriors had a survival advantage, and if medieval duels were still a thing, left-handers would be racking up kill streaks like a first-person shooter. But before you get too jealous, being left-handed isn't all surprise victories and artistic brilliance. Studies suggest lefties are more likely to have dyslexia, ADHD, and even schizophrenia. Fantastic. So while they may be out there painting masterpieces and winning championships, there's also a slight statistical chance they're losing their keys and their grip on reality at the same time. And let's not forget that the world is actively working against them. Almost everything is designed for right-handed people. Scissors, spiral notebooks, desks, guitars, video game controllers, even the layout of most computer mice. And don't even get a lefty started on ballpoint pens, because if they were meant to work for left-handers, they wouldn't require them to hold the pen at an angle that makes them look like they're about to summon a demon. Despite this daily struggle, left-handers have done pretty well for themselves. 6 of the last 14 US presidents have been left-handed, including Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. Napoleon was left-handed, so was Julius Caesar. So if history has taught us anything, it's that lefties either end up in positions of immense power or get stabbed in dramatic, politically charged betrayals. But society is slowly catching up. There's even an International Left-Handers Day on August 13th, where lefties can take a moment to reflect on their struggles, celebrate their small victories, and probably still struggle to open a can of soup without flipping it upside down. So next time you see a left-handed person, show them some respect. They've spent their entire lives adjusting to a right-handed world, adapting, overcoming, and occasionally just suffering in silence. Maybe hand them a pair of left-handed scissors as a peace offering. Just don't make them use a fountain pen. We don't need any more casualties. Cheers.